Hi, this is Pam from Pam's Hair Expo. Today we're going to do a apple cider vinegar dreadlock rinse. So what we're going to do is we're really going to clean her dreads. Her dreads are super duper long. And I have a starter video on my page for the starter dread, so you can go back to that if you just want to start your dreads. You'll know what to do. But the reason why dreads get, come here for just a minute. But the reason why, you got to turn around, yeah. But the reason why dreads get dirty, now when we started her dreads, of course, like I said, if you look at the starter video, then it'll show you, just how small, the dreads were. But this, how long have you been doing your hair, sweetie?
10 years.
It's been 10 years. But the thing about it is her hair actually was here. So the thing about it, we kept cutting up and cutting up and cutting it up because it got too heavy and it got too long. So this is a comfortable length for her. But the reason why dreadlocks get dirty is because when you retwist, the dreadlocks, of course, you're going to continue to put the chemicals, or you can just say the twist and lock, gel or the products or whatever in their hair when you're steady retwisting it until it does decide to lock. And when it do lock, what happens is a lot of people continue to put the products in which you don't need the products anymore from that point on. The only thing you need to do is use just water, because you don't want the residue to continue to build up and build up and build up, because if that happens, then that means that your hair can become fungus like, and that's a horrible bacteria, and when it does that, it goes to smelling, and the fungus will bring out your hair. So the thing about it is you want to use just water when you retwist, and a lot of people don't know that you stop using the products and you just use water in order to help to keep it clean, which is the reason why a lot of times when people do the apple cider vinegar cleanse, then the water is very, very dirty and murky, and that's because it's full of products and stuff like that. You can do that particular cleanse. It just depends on whether or not you sweat a lot, or whether or not you're in a dirty environment, because you have a lot of guys that maybe mechanics or something like that, so their hair needs to be washed and rinsed like that once a month, as far as like doing the particular cleaning. But what we're going to do, we have the apple cider vinegar, which is right here, and that's by Bragg's. We also have the baking soda. We have lemon juice. Now what you can do is you can actually use a lime, or you can use a lemon, or you can just use the lemon juice. It really doesn't matter. Then also we have the sea salt, where I have the pink Himalayan sea salt, in which you can just use the regular sea salt, which would be fine too. So what I'm going to do is go ahead and put the ingredients in for you. What it is, I'm not going to measure because I don't need to measure, but at the same time, if you're the type of person that needs to measure, then what you're going to do is use 1/4 cup of the baking soda. So you can watch me put this in. And like I said, I don't really need to measure because I know what the 1/4 would be. We all know that you can use baking soda for a lot of different reasons, and using it for your hair is one of the reasons. Also, when it comes to the vinegar, because the vinegar is so loud, then you only really want 3 teaspoons of it. 1, 2, and 3. Y'all know this how your grandmama used to do. They didn't used to measure nothing. They used to put it on in. Okay, here it is with the lemon juice. You actually want just 3 teaspoons of the lemon juice as well. We're just going to set this over here to the side. And as you can see, it's starting to sizzle up. The reason why it's sizzling up is because everything is acidic. You're going to use the sea salt. You only need 1/3 of the sea salt, or 1/4. It just depends on how long your hair is. All of these agents that we're using are cleaning agents. So, it's going to get the dreads nice and clean. And what we're going to do is we're going to switch this around. And I need a lot of people to understand, because we're using so many acidic products, what they don't tell you on YouTube is when they usually do this is, oh, okay, well, yeah, I rinsed my hair out or whatever, and I just left it like that, and that's incorrect. Because the products are so acidic, what you need to do is use a neutralizing shampoo, because now you have to get your pH balance back down that's in your hair, because it has stripped your dreads of all the dirt, so it's going to make it dry So you want a neutralizing shampoo. So you're going to get the neutralizing, which you're going to take your pH down, and at the same time, it's going to cleanse your hair, and it's going to make it back soft. So after you get through doing that, then you can go ahead and, you know, rinse that out. You put your oils in it. From that point on, you put your oils in it. Okay, ma'am. So what we're going to do is she's going to bend down. We're going to dip this on in. And I'm going to tell you something. Now, we've done plenty of colors on her hair. We've always done color on her hair. But because I did her dreads properly, meaning every time I retwisted her dreads, we only used water. Because I let her know early on about the fungus. If she was to continue to use the products. Because what it is, the products will continue to get intertwined into the lock, and once it continues to get intertwined in the lock, then now it's starting to produce bacteria that of course you do not want. And if you've been growing your dreads for a very, very long time, then you don't want to lose your dreadlocks to bacteria fungi. So because we've been doing hers the proper way, she really shouldn't have too much dirt in her hair. So it's going to strip it and it's going to clean it, but she's not going to have as much dirt and residue as normal people because we only retwist her hair with water. She makes sure she keeps plenty of oils in it as well. She used olive oil. She used the tropical root oil by B&B to make sure that her hair stays, you know, moisturized. So like I said, because we are using acidic products, we're going to need to neutralize it in order to get her pH back. Her pH balance of her hair back. So it's the same as a chemical relaxer. If you put a chemical relaxer in someone's hair, of course you have to use the neutralizing shampoo in order to bring the pH balance back. So even with the dreadlocks, because we're using acidic products, then you're still going to need to neutralize the hair. And like I said, a lot of people don't include that in the video because they don't know. In which I'm, you know, sort of happy that people have that, you know, online for you to be able to refer to. But, you know, if you don't have a license and you don't do this on a regular basis, then, you know, you don't have all the information, then don't do it and don't post it up. That's just, you know, what I say. So like I said, the water is getting just a little dirty, but not as dirty as a lot of people's would get dirty because of the simple fact that, like I said, we've been retwisting hers with just water. So like I said, note to everyone, please retwist with just water if your hair is already locked. Because using the chemicals will give you a fungus. If you continue to use the, you know, the twist and lock gels and stuff like that. They have so many products out now. You know, so much stuff that you can use. So that lets us know we've been doing a good job on your hair. It's not as dirty. She has a lot of hair, you guys. And if you see the water turn red, that's only because we put color in her hair. So it's actually stripping the rest of the color out. After we get through this, you guys, we're going to do a virgin olive oil, hot oil treatment where I'm going to put the hot oil, I'm going to put the oil on her hair and then she's going to sit on the dryer for 15 minutes. The reason why is because this is wintertime in Birmingham, Alabama. So yes, it gets cold. And we know that tends to dry the hair out as well. So we're going to go ahead and get her the hot oil treatment done. And so with the hot oil treatment, what it's going to do is put the moisture back in her hair, and it's going to also strengthen it because we've stripped it. And guys, you can do this for 5 minutes. You can do it for 10. You can do it for 15. It just depends on the person, how dirty your hair is. But like I said, hers is not as dirty, so we don't have to soak for the entire 10, 15 minutes. Five would be okay on her. I think we should have, what, maybe about 2 minutes left. The water's not changing anymore, so it must have gotten everything it's going to get. Okay, so I'm going to just leave her for that additional 1 minute. Okay, so